I grew up in a very working class town northeast of the UK, famous only for having the highest teen pregnancy rating in England. And then it lost that. So it didn't even have that anymore. And I think there's that idea of food deserts in America, where it's areas in which it's difficult to get good food. And I think that Stockton-on-Tees in the 90s was a role model desert, at least for me. So I wasn't around many people like the person that I wanted to be like. And at the time, I think I was desperately looking like a thirsty man parched for water for somebody that would be that. But in retrospect, again, ironic, there were a lot of people around me that were people I didn't want to be. And I was able to plant flagpoles in the ground that helped me to avoid the catastrophes and the tragedies that would have awaited me had I have done that. So I don't want his relationship with his family.
Yeah.
I don't want the way that he drinks in order to be able to deal with his emotions. I don't want the way that he speaks negatively about all situations. I don't like the way that...
Yeah.
I think much of life is avoiding pitfalls, not necessarily expediting successes.
Yeah.
The pitfalls can take you out of the game completely in one form or another. And yeah, I don't like dwelling on the negatives in that way, but also that's another version of alchemy that we were saying before. Hey, here's something that you think is useless or toxic or not valuable, and you've managed to turn it into something that benefited you. It's the same reason why teaching people lessons that you've gone through from tragedies, traumas, whatever in your life, it's kind of like pointing at the thing that was bad and saying, you didn't get me. I'm going to make sure that you're not going to get them either.
Yeah. And even looking at the things that are bad and going, oh, thank you. Appreciate that. I mean, the push off, you have established leverage rather than the create.